Hello student, in this video we are going to learn about simple interest. But before we going to start with the sums, we need to focus on some formulas which are very important. Okay, if you remember the first formula, it is amount is equal to principal plus interest, which is also said to be as simple interest. Whereas there is one more formula, simple interest is equal to principal into rate into time divided by 100. But if you see student, we can derive two more formulas with the help of this. Let's say for example, I have been given amount and interest. I need to find out the principal. So I can make this principal as a subject and we can derive one more formula with the help of this formula. Yes. So we will say principal is equal to send as IO. So it will become negative. Therefore, amount minus interest. Okay. Same thing if I want to find out the interest, amount and principal has been given. So what will be my formula? My formula will be interest is equal to amount minus principal. Okay. So we just need to remember student the first formula, that is amount is equal to principal plus interest. Then principal is equal to amount minus interest, or interest is equal to amount minus principal. You can by heart all the three formulas, or you can remember this one formula and you can derive this two formulas with the help of this mother formula. Same thing is applicable for you also. We say simple interest is equal to principal into rate into time upon 100, right? So if I say I want to find out principal with the help of this formula, so I need to make principal as a subject. That means this 100 goes here, become a multiplier. This rate and time will be the divisor. Yeah. So we will say principal is equal to simple interest into 100 upon rate into time. Right student? Now let's say again this is my basic formula. I want to find out rate. Principal, time and simple interest has been given. So I need to make rate as my subject. Again this will goes here, and this time principal and time will be divided. Therefore the formula for rate will be simple interest into 100 upon principal into time. Now the last formula that I can derive with this is time. For time, I can make time as a subject. That means 100 will be multiplier, principal and rate will be divided again on the left hand side. So therefore time is equal to simple interest into 100 upon principal into rate. Either you can remember this formula and derive this formula, or you can learn all the formulas. But you require all of the 7 formulas for solving the question based on simple interest student. So let us begin with the question. Student, if you read the question carefully, if the principal is rupees 600, right? So according to the given data, you have been given the principal student. Write down the given data first. Principal is equal to 600 rupees. Then the amount to be paid at the end of 3 years. That means they have given us the time also. That is 3 years. At rate, right? This percent means rate. So the rate is also given to us, that is 7 1 by 2 as a mixed fraction. We can make it as a mixed fraction student. So we will we can simplify this mixed fraction as an improper fraction. Yes, so it will become 15 by 2%. Okay student, and they are saying yes, 7 1 by 2% per annum simple interest will be. So you need to find out the simple interest, right? And also the amount according to the question. So according to the respective formula, we know that student. What do we know? We know the formula for simple interest is what student? We'll write down the formula. There is a marks for the formula student. So please write down the formula whenever you start the sum. So the simple interest is principal into rate into time upon 100. Student, you have been noticed that principal, rate and time has been given. So we need to substitute. Principal is 600, rate is equal to 15 by 2, and the time is 3 years upon 100 student. And you know student, you have one fraction value in the numerator. So let us make in the denominator also one fraction value. Yeah. Now we can say one fraction is divided by the other fraction. Whenever one fraction is divided with the other fraction, the denominator from the second fraction will be the multiplier with the numerator of the first fraction, and the numerator of the second fraction will be the multiplier of the denominator of the first fraction. So let us simplify. So it will become student 600 into 15 into 3 into 1 will be, if you want to mention it's okay, otherwise it doesn't matter. Same time the denominator is here, so 2 into 100. So let us simplify. 2 0 cancel in the numerator, 2 in the denominator, right student? Now if you see, 2 1s are student, 2 3s are. Now you know well student, 3 3s are is 9, so we will say it is 9 into 15. So what is my final answer? What is 15 into 9? It's 135. Let us cross check. 9 5s are 45, 5 or 4 carry, 9 1s are 9, plus 3 is 30. So it's 135. So we are going to say student, 135 rupees is my simple interest. So I find out my simple interest, that is 135. So easily I can find out my amount. I need to find out the amount also. So what is the formula for amount, student? Amount is equal to principal plus interest. I've already given the principal and I find out the simple interest, that is interest. So I'm gonna say 600 plus 135. When I add it, I'll get 735 rupees as my final answer for the amount. So this is how, student, the most important part of this chapter is the formulae. If you remember the formulae, you can enjoy the chapter, student. So please, I request you to learn all the 7 formulas, then go for the sums. Student, if you read the question, at what rate? That means they have tell us to find out the rate. Rate is unknown. That is the given in the question. 800 rupees gives you 208 rupees as a simple interest. Obviously, principal will give you that amount. So you will say the principal is rupees 800. Okay. Then the simple interest or the interest is equal to how much? 208 rupees. Then the time has been given in 2 years. Student, you need to just find out the rate. And what is the formula for rate? It's very easy, student. Just write down the formula first. Rate is equal to simple interest into 100 upon principal into time. Student, if you see, you have simple interest value, you have principal, you have value. So just need to substitute the value and get the answer for the rate. Okay. So simple interest is 208 into 100 upon the principal is how much, student? It's 800 and the time is 2 years, right student? Now 20 cancel from the numerator, 2 from the denominator, right? This goes into table one time, ones are, zeros are, fours. This is how we cancel 20. Now student, you can see that we can cancel 4, 2s are 8, and this will be 52, right? 2s are, this will be 26. Then 2 ones are, student, and 2 30s. This is how I got my final rate, that is 30. So rate has a unit of percentage. So this is my answer for the rate for the respective question, student. Now let us move with the next question. Now, student, if you read this question, in how many years? That means you need to find out the time, student. Okay, and will 900 rupees gives. So this is the principal. 900 rupees is your principal, student. Then gives you 351 rupees as a simple interest. That means they have been given you the simple interest also, that is 351 rupees, student. Then the next given thing is the rate. 13% per annum means what, student? It's a rate. So 13%. Now what you need to find is time. So what is the basic formula for time, student? Again, simple interest into 100 upon principal into rate. This is the formula. Just need to substitute the value and get the answer, student. So let us solve it. Simple interest is how much? 351 into 100, student. Then the principal is 900 and the rate is how much, student? 30. Okay. Now, first of all, if you see, student, 2 0 cancel from the numerator, 2 from the denominator, right? Then you know very well, student, this number is divisible by 3. Why? Because the sum of digit is 9. Okay, or it is divisible by 9 also. What is the divisibility rule for 3 and 9, student? The sum of digits should be in the table of 3 or it should be table in the 9. So see, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 1 is 9. So 9 ones are 9. And where is this? So we can cancel 9 ones a student and 9 threes are 27, student. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this will be 9 threes are 27, but 8 is pending, student, so it is 81, right? So 9 nines are 81, so we will say 39. This is 39. This is how we going to cancel 351. Student, once again I repeat, 9 ones are, whereas 9 threes are 27 and 35, but 8 is pending, student, so that's why it will become 81. You know very well 9 nines are is 81. This is how we cancel 351. Now, student, you know very well 13 ones are, student, and 13 threes are 39. So this is how we get the time, that is 3 years, student. So it is very easy for you, student, if you remember the formulas. Yes. So the time is 3 years. Now, student, if you come, the most twisted question is this one. You should concentrate, student. You. At what rate percent per annum simple interest will be a sum be double of itself in 8 years? If you look at the student given data, there is only time has been given to you. 8 years. Now, student, you will say, so how will get some others values? The rate is unknown. Okay, write down rate is unknown. So at the same time, simple interest is also unknown. I agree, students. But they say, see, there's one interesting part. They say, will a sum be double of itself in 8 years? Obviously, the return will be your amount, na, student. After investing something, when you get in return after some time, that will be your amount, right? But you know, sum stand for principal, right? Your principal is unknown. So we can consider, now, student, we will say, let the principal be x. Let the principal is equal to x. So obviously, student, the amount will be double na, after 8 years. So we can say, therefore, the amount will be 2x, because amount will be double of principal na, after 8 years. So therefore, the amount will be equal to 2x, student. So this is our consideration part, student. Okay, you can take 100 rupees also as a consideration, but I'm much more comfortable with x, so I'm taking x. Okay, student. So the double of x will be 2x. Now, student, obviously you know very well there are certain formulas. With the help of formulas we can solve it. We need to find out the rate, we need to find out the simple interest too, right? So you know very well, student, for simple interest what will be my basic formula? I will say, student, simple interest is equal to amount minus principal, student, right? So what is my amount? 2x, student. What is the principal? X, which is obviously assume value. Okay, So both are like terms. So 2x minus x will gives you obviously x, student. So my simple interest is also x. So finally my assumption value based on x is simple interest. Now I know the basic formula regarding to the rates. What is the formula for rate, student? Principal into, I'm so sorry, not a, this is not a formula. Rate is equal to simple interest into 100 upon principal into time, right, student? Now we know all the assumed value. Let us substitute the value. Now if you see, the simple interest is x, 100 is given according to the formula. The principal is how much, student? Obviously x we considered, no? Okay, x. What is the time, student? 8 years. So you know very well, x in the numerator get cancelled by 1. At the same time in the denominator it get cancelled by 1. So you have 100 by 8. This goes into table 4 times. This goes into table 50 times, student. This goes into table 2 times. This 25 times. You know, student, 25 by 2 is an improper fraction. So 25, the half of 25 will be 12 as a whole number and 1 by 2. So this is my final answer for the rate. So 12, 1 by 2% is my rate. This is how we can find out the rates. So student, you just need to consider the principal as x. So obviously they are saying according to the given condition, they are saying double. The amount will be double after 8 years. So therefore the double will be 2x. Then we know the basic formulas. Based on basic formula, we have solved this question, student. So it's very easy and twisting one, no problem. Whenever this type of question comes, student, you need to deal while assuming the principal x and the amount whatever the condition given. So right now the condition was the amount will be double. So we have taken double means 2 of x. So hello student, again we are going to deal with the same type of question what we did with the previous question. See, again we are going to deal. At simple interest, a sum becomes 7 by 4 of itself in 5 years. Again there is nothing given except time. So we'll write down time is given 5 years. Okay student, now you'll say, so how do we start? But they have given us one condition, na, student, a sum begin. So let us see, sum, you know very well, sum stand for principal, student. So we will say let the sum, that is principal, is equal to x. So obviously it will, they are saying it will become 7/4 of the sum itself in 5 years. That means they are talking about amount. Yes, they are talking about amount. What is amount? They are saying in written they will get 7 by 4 of x. Okay student, this is what you get in written. They are saying find out the rates, obviously. Then you know, if you want to find out rate, you require simple interest. That means you require simple interest too. Again you will do the same thing. What is the basic formula for simple interest, student? We'll say it is amount minus principal. So what is your amount? Amount is 7x by 4 and the principal is x. You know student, this is a fraction value and this is a whole value. We can make it as denominator 1 because every whole number has denominator 1. Now it's a fraction. So the LCM between 4 and 1 is what? 4. So 4 multiply your 4 multiply your. Now it is balanced, student. So we can say they are like fractions. So for like fraction, we take a denominator common, student, that is 4, and 7x minus 4x, na beta? That is 7x minus 4x. Now you know 7 minus 4 is 3. So it will become 3x by 4. So my simple interest is how much, student? 3x by 4. Obviously when I assume principal and amount, obviously my simple interest will be in the assumption based on unknown x value. Yes. Now let us solve for the rate. We need to find out the rate, student. So what is the rate formula? Simple interest into 100 upon principal into time. Now student, What is the rate has been given to you? Simple interest 3x by 4. Okay, into 100. The principal is what, student? It's a x, and the time is 5 years. Okay, if you see, student, the first numerator is in fraction. Let us make the denominator also fraction. So now we can say, student, both the first fraction is divided by the second fraction. Yes, we can say that. And what is the rule when we have a two fraction? The denominator from the second fraction will be multiplied with the numerator of the first fraction, and the numerator of the second fraction will be multiplied with the denominator of the first fraction. You can say, student, n1 upon d1, this is fraction 1, n2 upon d2, this is fraction 2. So you can write down this basics. So this will gives you what, student? This will gives you n1 into d2, right, and d1 into n2. So that's what, this is the funda we are going to use here. Okay, student, so we will say now this one will goes here and this will goes here. That means it will become 3x into 100 upon 4 into x into 5, student. Now you can simplify, student. You know, x in the numerator get cancelled one time, x in the denominator get cancelled one time. And you know well, student, 5 ones are 5 twos are 10, 5 zeros are 0. That's 20 times. Now you know very well, 4 ones are, student, 4 fives are. Anyhow, 3 and 5 is remaining. So we can say the rate is 3 into 5, which is 15. So 15% is the rate. That is my final answer, student. This is how I'm going to complete the video. And student, for more videos, like, shares and subscribe the channel, student. So this is how we can solve the simple interest.